Hi guys, this is March 20. It's already Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. How are you? I miss you so much. It's so bored. 1 week is enough. I really want to go back to school, guys. What do you think? You want to stay home? My God, I miss you so much, guys. So, today we start with do now. So I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to do your do now. All right, do it. 10 seconds. Five seconds left. Okay, time's up. So I checked your work, and most likely most of you understand this part. So look at this. You just want to find the inverse relation for each. So you have 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2. So all we need to do is switch x and y. So your inverse relation of this is 2, 1. And 2, 2, that's already 2, 2. So you just have 2, 2. Right? And 3, 2, so will be 2, 3. And 4, 2, it's gonna be 2, 4. Right, so that's for number 1. And number 2, 1, 6. So will be 6, 1. And 2, 9, 9, 2. You change your x and y. 3, 12, 12, 3. 4, 19, 19, and 4. Right? And there's a table. That's your function, f of x. I want to get f inverse of x, which is my inverse, right? So you change your x and y. So negative 1, 0, 0, 2. And 2, 3. And 3, 4. Okay? So that was our do now. And we did this one yesterday. And also, we found inverse function algebraically, right? So look at this one. So I'm gonna do the quick review of that, because I checked your homework and some of you are confused with the opposite operation. So guys, look, finding an equation for the inverse, then what do? Make it y equals form. So whenever you get f of x, g of x, c of x, whatever, you get a function, then you need to make it y equals, right? So like this, f of x is 2x plus 3. The first thing is you need to change it to y, right? And then switch x and y, right? Switch x and y. Definition of inverse. Inverse means you're changing it. So x for y, y for x. So you do it. And we want to find the function, so we need to find y equals, right? So I'm going to solve it for y. So look at y side, because you need to look at this. We need to isolate y, like coronavirus, right? So we need to isolate this y. So get rid of everything on the same side. So plus 3 is here. Then what do? To cancel that one, we need to do minus 3, right? We need to do minus 3. Go away. You cancel this one. Then now you have x minus 3 equals 2y, right? Then to get rid of this 2, because we need to isolate y, all right? So just think y is coronavirus, all right? So you need to divide it by 2. Boom, boom. Then you know what? You need to divide it by 2 on the other side. Alberto, you did divide it by 2, and then on the other side you multiplied it, all right? So just entire thing, just divide it by 2, all over 2. Okay? So y equals x minus 3 over 2. That's fine. You don't have to simplify it more. You can't. Right? And then how do we write it? We write y on the left side, right? So you can do y equals x minus 3 over 2. Right? And after that, once you want to change it to the f of x form, then you can do f of negative 1 over x, like this. F inverse of x, right? That is x minus 3 over 2. Then you get your answer. Okay, so that was the thing we did yesterday, and today we will use this inverse function and we will apply inverse function to the real world problem. All right. Okay. So before we get into the real world problem, let me just go over opposite operation, guys. So plus and minus, they're opposite. Whenever you get plus and you want to cancel plus, then you need to subtract the same number, right? So plus and minus, they're opposite. And multiplication and division, so they are opposite, right? So look at this. When you get 3x equals y, you want to get rid of this 3. Then what do? You divide it by 3. Cancel. You need to do the same thing on the other side. Divide it by 3. Alright? And look at this. You have 1 over 2x. Whenever you get fraction, you need to get rid of the denominator. Right? Then you multiply by 2 so that you can get rid of it. Right? So you need to do the same thing, times by 2. Alright? So that's the opposite operation. And look, you have something squared, right? Gael, square, right? Squared. So you have parenthesis square, then the opposite of square is what? Square root, right? Square root here. So you know this one, guys. There's no 2, but if you don't have any number here, then that means 2. So that's why we call this one as square root. So square and square root, that's opposite. So whenever you see square, then what do? You need to cancel this. Then you need to take square root to each side. And what happens when you take square root? The other side, you cancel this, right? So not on this side. The other side, you get positive, negative. Alright? And then when you have square like this, look at this one first. When you have square, you want to get rid of this square. Then what do? To cancel that one, we square each side. You put the square. Then square root and square cancels out. And y square equals x plus 1. Oh my god, Gael, I really miss your square. Like that one. I think I left less compared to like when we have school, then I left more because of you guys. Oh, I'm so sad. I miss you so much, guys. Look at this. Something cube. Right? Now you have cube. Then your opposite operation of cube is what? Cube root. Right? So it's right here, cube root. So when you get cube, you want to get rid of it. Then you do cube root of that. Then you can cancel that. But you need to do the same thing on the other side. For this one, that's cube. That's odd number. So you don't have to put the positive, negative. Just like this. Alright? And this one, you see cube root of this. To get rid of your cube root, then you cube each side. Cube it. Alright? Then you can get rid of this cube and cube root. So you have only inside, right? And the other side, you have y cube. Like this. Okay? So this is the opposite operation. So if you messed up something on your homework, then you need to fix it. Alright? So, on your homework, I'm gonna go over something like everybody having trouble with. Alright? So, that's like number 14. Guys, look at number 14. This one, I'm going over this. So look, first you have f of x equals square root of 3x, right? So first you need to change it to y equals. Like that. And then you switch your x and y. X equals square root of 3y. Right? And then I want to solve it for y. Do you see the square? You need to get rid of that. Then what do we need to get rid of the square? Opposite of square, square root. So you squared each side. Like this. then you get rid of the square and square root, so you just have 3y only. And then on the other side you have x squared, right? And look, from here you need to divide it by 3, right? So you divide it by 3, so you get divided by 3 divided by 3, so that's same as 1/3, right? So your final answer will be y equals 1/3 x squared. Pianelli, you divided by 3 first. I remember you did something wrong. Check your work again. All right. Okay, so if you have any like question, then you send me a message, then I'm gonna go over it on the video, because it's like, you know, it's really hard to explain on the text. All right, so if you have any question, or I'm gonna check your homework, and if like everybody have same mistake, then I'm gonna go over that on the video. But if you have like something you don't get it, then you can text me, then I'm gonna do it on the video again. All right. Oh my god, it's already 11 minutes. So guys, I'm gonna cut this video. I'm gonna make, let's see on the part 2 video. All right.